When Ryan Davies crossed the finish line at the Rock and Roll Arizona Half Marathon in January, he held high a photo of his late son, Grayson.
Gosh, I just hope he's just looking down, because, I mean, you got to have the faith of that. You just got to have faith that he is looking down, because you never know what's the afterlife.
Endurance running is a metaphor for Davies' life. He fights through his races with the same perseverance as he has the many obstacles life has given him. He and his wife Kayla lost Grayson at age 3 to a form of muscular dystrophy.
He was amazing. He was so weak, but he was so strong.
Ryan battles a rare eye condition, Aniridia, that significantly limits his vision.
Even with this enlarged print, comfortable-wise, I read this close.
And his 7-year-old daughter Mackenzie also has the same condition.
I did not want that, and because I know the struggles.
But through it all, running has been his escape.
It freed my mind, and I felt like I was doing something that a lot of people don't want to do.
Racing medals are a common accessory in the Davies home. The next one he is hoping to add to his quickly growing collection? April's Boston Marathon. He earned a spot in Boston by beating the qualifying time for visually impaired athletes at the 2017 Buckeye Marathon.
I like to never give up, because that's who I am. In life, you fall down and you scratch your elbow or your knee, and right when I do that, I don't cringe on the ground and go, oh, that hurts. I jump right back up. Because I'm determined for life not to keep me down, sad, depressed, or whatever.
At times, life definitely did try to keep Davies down. In December 2011, Kayla gave birth to the couple's first child, Mackenzie. But Ryan's worst fears were realized when doctors diagnosed her with the same eye condition he's dealt with his whole life.
Just that moment of hesitation, I was like, she has Aniridia, doesn't she? And the doctor said, yeah. And I just, I had to turn around.
A reflection of her father, Mackenzie faced a lot of the similar struggles that Ryan had in his childhood, including her first surgery at 2 years old.
I remember her going down the hall and going, I'm sorry, Mackenzie, but you'll know what's about to happen. And she had that eye, as she turned around that corner in the hallway, I slumped to the ground on the wall and just broke down crying, because I knew what was about to happen. One of her first surgeries.
From that surgery, Ryan took his life lessons and applied them to her.
He was a great dad. He stayed at home with Mackenzie, and he was just a great role model for her, did activities with her to kind of blossom her not being able to see and blossom her other senses.
3 years after Mackenzie's birth, Grayson came into the world. But not long after his birth came devastating medical news. Within weeks, the family learned Grayson had myotubular myopathy, with a life expectancy of only 2 years.
I mean, he just overcame so much being in the hospital, just fighting through breath. Whenever he got his trach clogged, he just fought.
The Davies were determined to make the best life they could for Grayson. Kayla even made a list of adventures for him.
We wanted to go to Hawaii. I wanted to take him to the Disneyland and World. We went to some Royals games, and then after we moved here, we went to like 4 spring training games. I'm glad we did it, because it was tough to do it. It was like lugging a hospital around with us. But I'm grateful for him.
The memories of Grayson and thoughts of Mackenzie run alongside Ryan at every event. And Mackenzie has started to keep pace with her dad, even running her own races, thanks to her hero.
Dad is my best friend ever.
Through all the trials, Davies doesn't break stride by doing what his headband says, never giving up.